Good morning, Team Squatching USA YouTube fans. This is Dr. Matthew Johnson with my 7-year-old first grade son, Grady Johnson. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
We're at our Southern Oregon Habituation Area Base Camp, otherwise known as SOHA, and we are going to go walk out into the woods and check on the gifting bowls that we left out last night. It's Sunday morning, February 23rd, 2014, and it's approximately 8 a.m. So we place the gifting bowls out away from the base camp, about 150 feet or so. And we're going to check and see what's left. We put out 16 peanut butter and jelly, raspberry jelly sandwich halves. Put out some chocolate chip cookies, a dozen eggs, an apple, some Dorito chips, and we get to see what happened. Okay, excuse me. Okay, well, look at that. We have Dorito chips that have been removed from the bowl, but not munched or eaten. And we have 4 sandwich halves left, so 16 minus 4 means they took 12 sandwich halves. Regarding the dozen eggs that were there, they're still there. So they didn't touch the eggs at all. And then over here, we have the leftover pizza box that's been flipped over. So I'm going to take it and flip it back and see what happened. And apparently the Sasquatch love cold cheese pizza. I can't believe that. I put that out here as an experiment to tease my wife Cynthia and her children, my stepchildren, Morgan and Claire, that they're silly people for eating cold pizza for breakfast. But as you can see right over there, the cold pizza is gone. Because I was going to tell them, if Sasquatch won't eat cold pizza for breakfast, why on God's green earth are you? Now I have nothing to tease them about. So let's take.
And it was my idea, not his.
Yeah, and it was Grady's idea. So anyway, here we have Dorito chips that are not munched on, not broken, just simply removed. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all 8 Dorito chips are accounted for. They do not like Dorito chips. And again, we have 12 out of 16 sandwich halves gone. We have all 1 dozen eggs intact. Now you tell me, a raccoon, that is going to leave all 12 dozen eggs intact. The apple's not taken. The Squatches rarely ever take the apples. Now, I'm going to, because it's just me, and you've noticed I have my surgical gloves on, I place the bowls out here with surgical gloves, and I retrieve them with surgical gloves. And I wipe them down with water and rubbing alcohol before I place them out here. So there's none of my prints on these bowls. So now the bowls apparently have not been moved because they're in the same position, plus the stick is touching the back, as I always do. So I'm going to breathe on the bowl. And we're not seeing any fingerprints. Well, we got one kind of right there. That's interesting. Smaller right there. And that's pretty much it. Let's look on the outside of the bowls. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Right there. That definitely looks like fingerprint material. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Just trying to get some pictures here, ladies and gentlemen. Got to do it all at once by myself because I don't have any other adults out here to help me. Okay, don't see any fingerprints there. None there. Okay, well, this is interesting. They don't like Dorito chips. They're not much into the Cheeto Puffs. They've taken a few in the past, but they left all of them last night. Sounded like there were quite a few of them on the perimeter last night. And apparently enough to take 12 out of 16 sandwich halves. No eggs taken. Raccoon always take eggs. They'd take at least a couple of those eggs. And as you can see on the ground, no food scatter. There's no food scatter. And if raccoon hit the bowl or any other small critters, you would see food scatter all over the place. And those Dorito chips were obviously picked up and put outside the bowl. That's not food scatter. They're not chewed up. There's not crumbs everywhere. And the squatches, can't believe this, love the cheese pizza. So no food scatter anywhere. And I think Grady had something he wanted to say before I sign off. Speak loud. Look at the camera.
I think I see a track.
Where do you think you see a track? Oh, yeah, young one. Yeah, a young one right there. That's cool. Okay, well, we definitely had them in base camp last night. I actually was woken up because I heard two of them talking. And I peeked from underneath my stocking cap and over the sleeping bag and saw eye shine. And then one of them belly crawled to the foot of Grady's bed and checked us out, then went back over, and then they talked a little bit more. And then they walked out of the base camp at the 12 o'clock position on the perimeter. So anyway, there you have it. That's our morning report regarding the gifting bowls in the SOHA Southern Oregon Habituation area. Pretty cool stuff. The squatches love cheese pizza. Amazing.